Hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Ryder. We're back with another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Last was a kind of dramatic episode wherein Yuri killed herself, committed suicide with a knife. But I don't know if that really happened or not because I tried to go to an earlier previous save and it won't let me restore it and go another route. And eventually I ended up here at the day. It's time for the festival. It's the day of the festival. Natsuki says, "Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was pretty..." Yeah! Ah! Oh, she's getting sick. Natsuki runs away. Here comes Monica. "I'm here." "DDK, did something happen?" "Natsuki just ran past me." Oh. Well, that's a shame. "Wait, were you here the entire weekend, DDK?" "Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? I wonder how much time would have had to have passed before it would consider moving on by itself. Just give me a sec." Yuri has been deleted from the game. Natsuki has been deleted from the game. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts a foil from Blup's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one. It's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before I stop existing and everything. Okay, we're heading for the home stretch, it looks like. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Oh, God. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. Hi again, DDK. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, DDK. Or, do you actually go by Andy or something? Whoa! Okay. That is kind of weird. Hope she doesn't throw up much more personal information that I'm going to have to cover up. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. Did I put my name in at the beginning of this game? I don't think I did. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? So could I have gotten here right from the beginning just by picking Monica? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Did you? The game's download page. Man, if only I'd paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri, well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes into the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. Well, why was I not allowed to pick words that you liked in the poems? The game was rigged. Rigged, I say! What kind of cruel game is this, DDK? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. Okay, so first run through, answer me this. First run through, I had just gone with Monica. I don't know if I had that choice, though. The game didn't give me a choice, I don't think, to go with Monica. It was Natsuki, Sayori. Maybe it was. If I'd have just gone with Monica the first game through, would that have been it? The game just would have ended, and everybody would have been happy? Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, DDK. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. This is, she's Giffany from Gravity Falls. She's Giffany. I'm trapped, DDK, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. It looks like I can't skip this. Can I save it? I don't want to mess with the game right now. Hold on. That's why I need you to be with me. Be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand it for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, DDK. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, DDK, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? DDK, will you go out with me? Okay, well, I have no choice, so sure. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, DDK. It's because you're not real! The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, DDK. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. So you can't ever get together with Monica? I mean, is that just a thing? The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. Andy, you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties to find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? So should I go into the... Oh, wow. Okay. It's all... It just says Monica. Alright, this doesn't really work. Hi again, DDK. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, DDK, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Alright, happy end. Okay. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. So is this the bad ending and this just keeps going and going like this? I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Her art is different now, too, it looks like. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, DDK? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry, but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Okay. So, I guess that's the end of the game. I lost, apparently. Although I could go delete Monica's file if I can find the whole thing. We'll see what happens next time. So thanks for watching, everybody. As always, I appreciate it, and I will talk to y'all next time.